Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Unit Lost. I am Stylosa, and I've just been given a link to what could potentially be a quite spicy Overwatch Halloween event leak. However, I think I can debunk most of this. Now, this is apparently doing quite a lot of work on Reddit right now, and this thread is getting quite popular. So let's take a look at this. So what we've got is a user by the name of Dr. Terrific Doc. Terrific Doc, there you go. He says this: just spotted 4chan leak. Does this seem credible to you? Hey team, I just came across this 4chan leak and I wanted to ask about its credibility. It details the start of the event, which further backs up the GameStop promo image and looks very similar to last year's promo. Here's what was attached to the leak. The logo seems to be identical to the one in the GameStop one, too, but the dodgy angle seems disputable. What do you think? Is this real or is this fake? Well, let's take a look at the images. So this image actually made me go, oh, like that straight away. And I'll explain why in a second. But what we've got here is Reaper in his old skin. So this kind of does make sense because we've seen the leaked stuff from the GameStop promo posters, which, yeah, looked official. So, okay, more Reaper kind of stuff. We look at the logo. It looks actually quite high quality. They've put 2017 on it, which is fine. And then they put the date as October the 10th to October the 31st, which, again, is fine. And then we get another image, which is this. Again, at a crazy angle. The leaker actually claims that this is a picture of a monitor from inside Blizzard. Now, this is where I drop this. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a 2016 Halloween promo image from the Blizzard Press website. Now, Blizzard, I've got a domain called, I think it's blizzard.gamespress.com or gamespress.blizzard.com. I'll put a link to it in the description below, but it's where you go to find all of the official art for the game. And so earlier on, while I was looking at this art to try and find some high-resolution pictures of Junkenstein to make a couple of thumbnails, I came across this, and I was like, oh, that's why when I seen this leak on Reddit, I was like, oh, they've just flipped this image around. So that kind of makes it feel cheap, right? And I don't think Blizzard are into cheap, so I'm kind of umming and ahhing. Anyway, this is the leak itself, so I guess we can look at this and, again, look at some of the problems with this leak. Now, a bit of a disclaimer here. This could be accurate. It might be inaccurate. We don't really know. A lot of the leaks, with the exclusion of the May Ankara leak, have been kind of iffy. There was a Doomfist leak which had some information that was correct and some that was completely wrong. Again, this stuff could have changed in development, or it could have just been a wild guess by somebody and they kind of come to, well, the logical conclusions. Anyway, let's break this down. So I know these images are kind of a bit hard to see, but I've just done this for authenticity purposes. So this is what he says. Hi all, I have an exciting leak for you today, straight from Blizzard. I have this photo from the development build of Overwatch, which indeed features the new hero. I apologise for the poor quality, however, it is very difficult to take a picture of unreleased content without suspicion being raised. So that was the sort of weird image I showed you before, obviously not showing any new heroes, but showing you Reaper with the Halloween Terror logo, and it was kind of at a weird angle. Which, again, you could just fake, literally sit in front of your own monitor and do that, so, you know, whatever. Halloween Terror 2017. As far as I can tell, they will be releasing the previous event skins again at a discounted price, similarly to what we did during the Summer Games event. Again, you know, that's obvious, right? So that's not really a leak. There will be over 50 new items in the game, mostly being sprays and some funny voice lines. McCree will be getting an old-fashioned Hunter skin, Sombra a Jester skin, Anna a Plague Doctor skin to fit with her role in Junkenstein's Revenge, and a couple other cool ones. Now, I think let's just show you McCree's Hunter skin. This is, as you can see, the guy's URL in the middle of the image, Red Sinistra at deviantart.com. This was an image which was very popular around the last Halloween event. This is a Van Helsing Monster Hunter McCree. That's basically what this leak has just said. Now, Blizzard could have decided to do this because it is such a good idea, or like a Demon Hunter style thing because of Diablo 3. But again, this is something which, you know, it wouldn't be that difficult to sort of go, oh, this is going to be a new skin. You get what I'm saying, guys? So, yeah. The other thing as well, where it says Sombra Jester skin. Now, that was from the Doomfist comic. There was a Sombra Jester skin in that. And Anna getting a Plague Doctor skin. Well, Reaper's already got a Plague Doctor skin, so that seems a little bit weird to me. And then we get this, new origin story. We have, for the most part, finished the next series of animated shorts, and I've been working on them since December 2016. Up next is an animated short that takes place in Brazil, and focuses on the Vishkar's motives and Symmetra's role in society using her knowledge of hard light. Symmetra vows to leave the Vishkar Corporation and do good in the world, helping rebuild over the world who were affected by the Omnic crisis. So again, the English is not great in this, right? Grammar's a bit weird and stuff. But this is the Sombra comic. At the end of that comic, Symmetra realized at the end of that comic that well, maybe Vishkar are a little bit evil because of all the issues with the favelas in Brazil. And yeah, she kind of thinks again. So again, that's like natural progression. That's not really a revelation. Like, there's no real evidence for this. Again, this is something I could say. And, well, it kind of seems feasible. This is where it gets a bit outlandish, though. Zeno. We're in the late stages of development for some of the heroes. One of the heroes that is far along the development cycle is called Zeno. He is going to be a support hero that for the most part heals, but also has an area denial point. Some of his abilities are kind of similar to May. We tried something new with its healing capabilities. Zeno is a goo launcher, or has a goo launcher, that creates a small yellow pool that can heal teammates when in contact, but slightly shows and damage buffs the enemy team. Slows and damage buffs let me just read that again because I'm an idiot. But slightly slows and damage buffs the enemy team. So again, it doesn't really make sense, right? So it's confusing me. Slightly slows and damage buffs the enemy team. Maybe damage them, I don't know. When used in smart locations, in particular stairs, it can be really effective to kill heroes with limited movement abilities. And then he goes on to say he's got 30 minutes left, so do his best to answer the questions. Now, that is like, even I've been asking for a hero that does that. It's so, watched one of my videos and decided that could be a hero? I don't know, but there is maybe some basis in older leaks in this. Again, take this with a huge pinch of salt, guys. Remember this, the Bria leak. This was a leak which was partially correct. This had some Doomfist information, but it wasn't entirely accurate. So again, it could have just been complete speculation that turned out to be true. So this said Bria, 3rd quarter 2017, which, you know, we're in the 4th quarter now, so maybe she got pushed back. Concept, but entering initial testing soon. Area denial hero. Think of May with rapid wall ability, designed to lock off certain areas of the map to assist her. Can't lock off multiple routes at once. Ult electrifies anything between 2 of her wall bars. Maybe it could be some sort of a version of this. I don't know. Again, this is all pure speculation. Ladies and gentlemen, and let me know what you think about this in the comments below. I don't think this is a legitimate leak. I think this is a weak attempt at producing a leak. If it's true, well, I'll eat my words, and I will be a little bit disappointed if that is artwork they are using for this event, which is literally recycled press images from 2016. I'm going to come back and watch this video after the event drops, hopefully on Tuesday, the 10th of October. Guys, I've been Stylosa, this is Unit Lost. If you enjoyed the video, then like the video, subscribe to the channel, and, well, yeah, you can follow me on Twitter, which is @UnitLostGaming. I'll catch you next time, guys. Toodaloo.